नमस्ते।
नमस्ते।
वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा. So this is the prayer that we do for invoking Ganesha into our life. And the meaning of this prayer is that we are requesting the Pratham Pujaniya, or the first to be worshipped or venerated Ganapati, in any task that we undertake in our life, whether it's our pursuits, our dreams, whatever that we want to achieve, our spiritual goals, everything. For everything, Ganapati is the first one to be worshipped, invoked, because he is the resident of the Mooladhara chakra, which is the base chakra, the root chakra. And from there, the coiled Kundalini is able to be awakened to rise in the Sushmana and therefore lead to the spiritual process and its facilitation. So the meaning of this hymn is that we are welcoming you, we are celebrating you, Ganapati, the one who has a long trunk and who has a pot belly and who loves to remove all the obstacles in our path. And he has got the one who has got the splendor of crores and crores of suns. So think about it, that when we connect to the Surya or the solar power, just one sun is so much illuminating and so much benevolent for us. And Ganpati is said to have the illumination of crores and crores of so many suns inside him. Okay. So we are here, and it's really an honor to be a part of this Sangha of Jenny and her family. And I'm also just going to introduce a little bit about myself. And basically, I just want to celebrate Ucchista Ganapati with you on this occasion today, where we have the consecration of the Ucchista Ganapati idol at the very pious place that you are in, and that is your Jenny's Tantric Mystery School. And I'm sure you all are having a wonderful time with her, celebrating your womanhood, celebrating your inner self, explorations, a lot of revelations and experiences that are coming your way. And you're finding yourself in the depth of more and more of your own self, basically, because I guess that the whole idea of the process or any other process that we undertake is so much more self-love, so much more self-acceptance and celebration. So a little bit about Ucchista Ganapati. So Ganapati is celebrated God across many countries, many nations, many traditions. And not only in India, but he's not just a deity, but a power, a focal point, which can be tuned into when you are working with any kind of spiritual process. You will need him to be the baseline. You will need him to be the propelling force in your journeys. And in my own journey, I was just inclined to work with this tantric form of Ganapati, which you're seeing here. And his form, his iconography is very beautiful, very aesthetic, very auspicious. And I'm just explaining to you a little bit about his form. So he has got a long trunk there, which is actually embedded inside the yoni of his consort, Neela Saraswati, who is also called as Ucchista Chandalini or Matangi, and she sits on his left thigh. And this typical iconography of one of his hands actually clasping the breast of his consort and his long trunk into the yoni of his consort is a very typical representation here, because this is not something which you see conventionally or you see in a traditional Ganpati idol. And Matangi or his consort is also equally reciprocating by stroking his phallus or erect lingam. And this is quite a bold expression in terms of what we would see in a deity. So, what does this actually symbolize? So, Ucchista Ganapati and Matangi are none other than the Shiva Shakti or the yin yang principle in communion or in sambhoga with each other at all points of time. So, in them, there is a fusion of the polarities of our life. For example, in us, in each of us, we have two halves, right? Which are always in conversation, and there's always a dialogue that's happening between the Shiva and Shakti within us, the polarities within us. So, when we come to the end of the chatter, then there is a wholesomeness, there is a silence there. And Uchistha Ganpati and Neela Saraswati are therefore representative of that, that shunyata, that silence that comes when the sambhoga or the fusion or the orgasmic union happens. Also, their representation shows us or reminds us that they are constantly trying to arouse each other to orgasmic states of bliss. So, so our life is a celebration at all times. Our life is constant bliss, moment to moment bliss. So, letting go of more of thought patterns, conditionings, biases, and coming to that continuum of an orgasmic state where one is only Satchit Ananda. That is the idea of this iconic representation. Okay. And in my own journey, I've been doing sadhana for Ucchista Ganpati for almost 8 months now, and coming to a culmination point where I will be completing the 1 lakh mantra japas for him. And during the process, I've had my own journeys of so much of self-realization, so much of awakenings, so much of silence also, I'd say that. So it's my duty and also my joy to bring him to the world in more manifest forms, because he's been kept concealed for long time, and it's just that he's not disclosing himself more to in view of the fact that actually his power could be misused, and that is why it is great once in a lifetime opportunity to even come across his form, and to do his sadhana or to venerate him would be something like your last lifetime, I'd say that, because it brings you to the end of the chase. That's what I'd say. So there is a set of offerings I am trying to bring about Ucchista Ganpati to the world in terms of a website which is dedicated to him called as uchchistaganapati.in, where there are sadhana processes. People can come and learn the exact and detailed ways of getting initiated into the sadhana and working and in empowered ways in their own unique connection with him. Second thing is that there are these Ucchista Ganpati pujas that I specifically do. If you see my altar, this is my idol and my altar. So I do pujas for Ucchista Ganpati on the prayer request basis of others. Other than this, I am writing a lot on Ucchista Ganpati, which will help bring more awareness, first of all, to what he represents. So there are a series of blogs, videos, and even a very unique book, which is the first book of its kind in English. So Jenny has the book, and you can see it later on. So it's time for a great spiritual revolution on the planet for everybody, not only just in a particular country or location, but essentially the whole vibration of planet is upgrading itself. And at this time, those who are going to be aligned to these high frequencies like Ucchista Ganapati are going to go very quickly up the ladder in that aspect that, there are a lot of people doing a lot of different kind of spiritual practice like yoga and tantra and, so many things, bhakti. But you got to understand that you need to have the discrimination to choose the path that actually helps you to do the balance of the bhoga and the yoga in your life. Now, what does that mean? That means that you're in a situation where you have your relationships with people, with the country, with everything around you. So you're not adrift from it. You're a part of the matrix. So you're not in some other locale. So if you had a practice that gives you the ability to function at your optimal best in your places of where you are, and at the same time be very centric inside you towards your own journeys, so that balance of engaging in the world as well as really going within, that balance can come from a practice of working with Ucchista Ganapati. Okay. So lots of love and light to all of you as you're going through the grind that Jenny is putting you through. And it'll be great.
They
You,
like it.
yeah, you may have your moments of crash down, because definitely when there is a fracturing process, only then there is the light actually coming out or effulging from there. So don't mind it. That's what I'd say. You have a couple of more days ahead where you'd be doing, I'm sure she will be taking you through many learnings and many internal processes, and also lots of celebration and dancing. So
Absolutely.
yeah, make the most out of it. And let's do the pratishtha, the prana pratishtha, or the consecration of Ucchista Ganpati in Jenny's temple, and wishing her all the very best and a lot of love and light for her to bring more authentic teachings to more and more people, touch many more lives, give them a share of her light. She's a goddess herself, and I'd like to see her really, really touching more and more goddesses, bringing them into action, bringing them into the world. Yeah, so the flood,
Amen.
yeah, the flooding.
Amen.
I'm sure all of you are are already very blessed to be here with her. And so, Jenny, are you ready?
Yes,
Okay,
always.
please light the tea light candle now.
Do I have a lighter? I can light it on this one. That is gonna work.
You could use I was gonna suggest this one.
Okay. We only have 4,000 lighters in this house, but I'll just use these incense instead.
Much sexier anyways.
Is
Is it not working?
Petri, what did you give me
I
exactly?
gave you a tea light candle because that is what was requested, but I can get another one. I have.
Hold on,
I'll get another one. Keep trying.
we'll get it.
Okay.
You said to make sure I had to work a little extra. She's gonna get another one.
Yeah.
I'll get it.
Looks like
I never had so much trouble lighting a candle.
No problem. We'll wait for another one.
Only the 3,052 candle.
Now I'm determined. I got it.
You did. Okay. Well, I have.
We'll keep that
Yes,
one on hand.
please place it anywhere close to the tray or wherever. Close your eyes, all of you. गणानां त्वा गणपतिगुं हवामहे कविं कवीनाम् उपमस्त्रवस्त्रमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनः शृण्वन् ऊतिभिः सीदसादनम्. Shri Mahaganadipate Namaha. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Om Shrim Hrim Klim Glaum Gam Ganapate Varvard Sarvajanam Me Vashamani Swaha. Om Shrim Hrim Klim Glaum Gam Ganapate Varvard Sarvajanam Me Vashamani Swaha. Om Shrim Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Shrim Gurubhyo Namaha. Jenny, now you need to make a sankalpam, or you need to make a wish, request for Ucchista Ganapati's blessings for you, your temple, and for everyone that you're going to touch in the coming years. Request for his blessings, his presence. Okay.
Recipe.
So just doing some mudras or nyasas here. I will be doing them. You can just see them.
Okay.
Om Hasti Angushtabhyam Namaha. Om Pisachi Tarjanibhyam Namaha. Om Likhe Madhyamabhyam Namaha. Om Swaha Anamikabhyam Namaha. Om Hasti Pisachi Likhe Kanishtikabhyam Namaha. Om Hasti Pisachi Likhe Swaha Karatal Kar Prishtabhyam Namaha. Om Hasti Hridayaya Namaha. Om Pishachi Shirisi Swaha. Om Likhe Shikhaya Vashat. Om Swaha Kavachaya Hum. Om Hasti Pisachi Likhe Netratraya Vaushat. Om Hasti Pisachi Likhe Swaha Astraya Fat. Bhuvaswara Om Iti Digabandha. चतुर्भुजं रक्ततनं त्रिनेत्रं पाशाङ्कुशौ मोदकपात्रदन्तौ करे दधानं सरसिरुहस्तम् उन्मत्तम् उच्चिष्टगणेशमीडे. Now I will be chanting 11 chants of the Ucchista Ganapati 37 syllable mantra, and with each mantra recitation, Jenny will be doing the offering of specific things to Ucchista Ganapati and Neela Saraswati. Jenny, could you just list out or just name the offerings that you have here?
It's dark. Let me smell them.
Okay.
Can someone flash a little bit of a light? Just like see. This is mango.
Okay.
This is water.
Yes.
Sugar, honey.
Coconut water,
Okay.
I think.
Yes.
It's like a guessing game. Honey, sugarcane water with honey water actually is how we did it.
Yes.
That's coconut water. This is coconut water. This is wine. This is
Okay.
wine. This is coconut water. I feel like I'm playing a guessing game.
Yes. No problem.
Yogurt.
Just tell us the names. That's it. No problem. You're not able to.
It's yogurt. I don't know. Inside milk. So there's yogurt
Yes.
and milk and this the kumkum and turmeric up here. This
Yes.
final one is wine. This is the wine.
Okay.
This is
Okay.
the cranberry juice.
Okay. Can you just go down a bit because your view is
Pomegranate.
getting cut.
Yeah.
Go back to your position. Yeah. Okay.
I
So
believe this is pomegranate.
we will do the water in the last, and you can do any in any other sequence. Just the water's got to be the last. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So start pouring. Om Namo Bhagavate Ekadamstraya Hastimukhaya Lambodaraye Uchishta Mahatmani. Am Krom Hrim Gam Ghe Swaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Ekadamstraya Hastimukhaya Lambodaraye Uchishta Mahatmani. Am Krom Hrim Gam Ghe Swaha. ॐ नमो भगवते एकदंस्त्राय हस्तिमुखाय लंबोदराय उच्चिष्टमहात्मने आं क्रों ह्रीं गं घे घे स्वाहा। ॐ नमो भगवते एकदंस्त्राय हस्तिमुखाय लंबोदराय उच्चिष्टमहात्मने आं क्रों ह्रीं गं घे घे स्वाहा। ॐ नमो भगवते एकदंस्त्राय हस्तिमुखाय लंबोदराय उच्चिष्टमहात्मने आं क्रों ह्रीं गं घे घे स्वाहा। ॐ नमो भगवते एकदंस्त्राय हस्तिमुखाय लंबोदराय उच्चिष्टमहात्मने आं क्रों ह्रीं गं घे घे स्वाहा। ॐ नमो भगवते एकदंस्त्राय हस्तिमुखाय लंबोदराय उच्चिष्टमहात्मने आं क्रों ह्रीं गं घे घे स्वाहा। ॐ नमो भगवते एकदंस्त्राय हस्तिमुखाय लंबोदराय उच्चिष्टमहात्मने आं क्रों ह्रीं गं घे घे स्वाहा। ॐ नमो भगवते एकदंस्त्राय हस्तिमुखाय लंबोदराय उच्चिष्टमहात्मने आं क्रों ह्रीं गं घे घे स्वाहा। ॐ नमो भगवते एकदंस्त्राय हस्तिमुखाय लंबोदराय उच्चिष्टमहात्मने आं क्रों ह्रीं गं घे घे स्वाहा। ॐ नमो भगवते एकदंस्त्राय हस्तिमुखाय लंबोदराय उच्चिष्टमहात्मने आं क्रों ह्रीं गं घे घे स्वाहा। Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you very much. We have completed the ritual and we will meditate on Ganesha for 10 minutes with a little chant. Okay. And after that, we will close the session. Close your eyes and just be in the moment.
Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. 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 Om 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 Ganapataye Namaha.
Thank you very much for this wonderful opportunity to be with all of you at this time. I'm really grateful to Jenny for this time and this event. And I'm just going to be closing the session in a few moments. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you